Hi guys, Ronda without an H here with you. Okay, it is about 10:30-ish my time, and I want to do a flip through of this journal that I just finished. I love it. I love it, love it, love it so much. I have combined lots of things that I love to do. In my last video, I explained to you a digital that I have in my Etsy shop that I had just put in, and that I was working on a journal with those pages, and this is the finished journal. So I want to do a flip through of it and let you know that this is going to be a gift to one of the members in my group. What I have done for those in my group, I've put the digital in there that they can copy it free. It has 4 pages, and that those that post something that they have made with my digitals, that their name will go into a drawing, and one of them will win this little journal that I made with those digitals. And I'm giving them till the end of April to post something. So, if only one person posts, then they have a very good chance of winning this. And I will be like, wow. Okay. Anyway, so this is what I want to show you. And I will put the link to, if you want to join my Facebook group and get in on this, you certainly can. But of course, you know, no pressure there. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to also show in the last video, and I will put the link below so that to make it easy for you, but I showed the pages, and now I'm showing you kind of the remnants of some of that. And I did print more than one copy of some of those pages to create this, just so you know. And I used a few other things. And this, I can't even begin to tell you how much I'm in love with this little bank book, this payment. And there's only 6 coupons remaining, and I need to write to the home office. I wish I could do that and get a new little book just like this. These are fabulous. And they are perforated and they tear. And so I have created, you know, a download so that it includes some of these for you. Okay, enough of that. Let's just do a flip through. And for those of you that are in my group and you're kind of like, oh, do I want to do that or not? Well, let me just tempt you just a tad bit with what you can win, perhaps. So, I have created all the elements that I love. Stitching with fabrics and papers, gluing vintage, laces, just yumminess. As you can see, this is sari silk that I have stitched into my cover. And this, I don't know, I'm going to bring it up to try to give a close-up look. This is also sari silk that I have folded over itself but left to make like a double ruffle. And that goes all around. So that was a fun element. So the cover has been created by stitching. I have batting in there. I have included it's soft enough that you really can't get the crinkle because of the many layers with the batting and other papers and fabrics. So yeah, I know I don't have the crinkle in my cover. but it's still, look how gorgeous it is. And I wanted to age it just a little bit, and so I spritzed some of my coffee lightly in places on that so it would have that aged look to match the digitals inside. All right, so you have layers of, this is a scarf, one of those silk scarves. This is got some lace. It has these two layers are from the digital download. This is a completely different image that I've pulled off Pinterest. I know you've seen that. And you can buy it in different places, but anyway, I have done a blanket stitch on my sewing machine to secure the front and the back together. And on the inside, I have taken one of my, I did downloads on some of my typing paper. And let me show you where that comes from. I have this wonderful book, a manual for typing, Greg edition, and I learned to type from one of these. It has all these fabulous pages, and so I took one of these for the inside cover and coffee dyed it and gessoed with clear gesso on it. So it's nice and sturdy. Created a pocket here to slip in. You can put most anything. We'll just slide that in for fun just to show you. And these images I have purchased from Tailor Made Journals, and it's her Spring is in the Air, that set of digitals, and I love them. It's a lot of fussy cutting, but that's something that you can do when you're watching TV or, you know, whatever. So I do have some glassine pockets in here, but they're not as crinkly because they're more secured down. But you've got writing. I wanted to make sure that whoever got this had plenty of journaling space, but that they could do their own thing too. That's why I didn't include anything here. And of course, this is thin. You can put more in there. This is all from my download, but I do have a stamp. Let's see. And this was a Stampin' Up! Many years ago, and I colored that. And so this is throughout here and there. Now look, is this just the most fun? And these are original right here. They're not copies. I shared some of my precious, my precious bank payment receipts. Turn the page and you have journaling, and you could, you know, put something there. And this has 6 little pages of journaling here that you can enjoy as well. We've got lace and one of the sayings from my digital. This is a piece of from a guest book that I, you know, picked up at a thrift shop. This I thought was fabulous. There's another one of Tailor Made designs on her flowers. It just was a beautiful, for the vintagey feel. And this, of course, is a napkin or a handkerchief. And so I've got lots of layering going on here, as well as the writing spaces. And this, the only thing I did to this with my download was added one of these sweet little flowers. But, you know, whoever can add or take away or do more. And then this was a tag that was in the kit. And again, here are Tailor Made flowers. And I would encourage you to check her out. She's got some great things there. But this has added with the lace and with the, oh, what's that called? Cheesecloth that's been dyed. And this has, there's kind of a crinkle, almost. Oh, almost. Maybe we'll have to wrap it in crinkle paper when I send it out to someone. And here again, this is part of the download, and then added this little flower here. There's the Scott Roses again from Pinterest, and some washi tape. And this is a gorgeous page. Emily Dickinson, the first date of issue. I purchased that in an antique shop. And you've got some handkerchief lace and other laces layered. And this is the date when the stamp came out, 1971. And from a doily, I have folded it and glued and folded it and glued to give it this little triangle corner here. And then I've added to this tag that was in the set, the pansy, and here again, one from TaylorMade. And created on this a page with the belly band, and this is some of the original diary that I just love. This, of course, is the paper is from the kit, and then I've just made a little booklet out of it. So you've got plenty of writing in there, and continue on here. And this is a fun, there, the sweet image, and a little tag. This has just been, did you hear that? Yay! A tea bag envelope, and even here we've got a sweet small little tag there. And this just fits in there. And we made a little belly band on top of the glassine bag, and this was from my kit as well. And here we have wonderful places for writing. Isn't this fun? And then here again is, I've added just another little piece to layer. I mean, it looks layered, but there's only one little additive, but person can do whatever they want that way. And here's the second signature in the journal. And you've got lots of space in between, so you could even add another one in here if you wanted to do a whole nother signature, or you could just fold some papers in there that you want for safekeeping, whatever. Here again is one of those little flowers, and this is some of the original diary. And I've made a fun little pocket with these the bank payment receipts. And I've added a TaylorMade design, one of her flowers with the lace background. So you've got that. And this is fabric covering this fun sheet that I was given. I don't know what the language is, but it's a school page. And then here we have a belly band, and this lace is in the kit, and I made a belly band out of that. This is original, and just a flower image, and I added one of the pansies in the kit, two of the pansies to this little image. And then you've got a fun journaling spot, as well as, these other places as well. I love this paper. It's, corrugated. It's fabulous. And this, of course, is coffee dyed. And then I've layered this page. I started with my music sheet in the background, and then I added the copy from the digital of the diary, and then I added some of the paper from the manual, the typing manual, and added part of the digital, and then added some original from the bank paper, and then put this image on top that's from TaylorMade, and added some lace here. So this page has been layered deliberately but all these elements came from the kit. And then here, what a day. And the image is again from TaylorMade, and there's the back side of that music paper. This, a pocket created out of part of that image. This is a little notebook. I'm not going to try to undo it all, but you can see it's got plenty of little papers in there for you to write. This has been layered again. So pretty. I'm in love with this, and honestly, I want to keep it. But a promise is a promise. I can't renege on a promise. Okay. So, one of the images and some more layering and journaling and the pocket out of some of the paper, and then added one of the flowers, and again, this little stamp flower. This is all from the papers. Here we've got some writing. This again is from the papers. And I just think it's so pretty as is, but of course, whoever wins this, you can layer, you can even write over this if you want with a certain kind of pen. Got some writing here, the little flower, and created a little pocket out of this flower. And here you've got fun little journaling, and of course journaling there as well. Another belly band from the other part of that. This has been layered with a few things, and you have journaling. And here is my second envelope, or the little glassine. Got a little more crinkle here. And I just love these because they've got the sweet little lace, and they're just pretty. These glassine bags are just gorgeous. And then created another pocket, and this is original. And then this was, of course, the tag that, one of the tags that I created for you. And come, sneak that back in there. And then this is original that I've glued down to the back of the signature, and then layered a little bit for this page. And you have another pocket on the inside. And that, my friends, is it. This is the whole thing. So it was interesting because, in all honesty, this is the first time that I have completed from one of my digital downloads a finished journal. And it was quite a fun process. And it was actually also a little bit challenging because, I don't know why, but it was like, because normally I take from here and there and everywhere and, mix it all up. And so this was a different experience, but I loved it. And I hope that someone will love this. And I hope that many of you, and especially those in my group, and I'm not trying to be partial, but I am kind of partial because I love my little group. We're not huge, but we're mighty. And somebody, I hope, will love getting this. All right, guys, until next time, please be safe, take care of yourselves, have a fabulous day. Bye now.